I hope this video saves someone's life. I know that's a crazy statement. Today I want to give you a small look into the life of a struggling addict, me, in 2012. I knew even then that these videos would be useful because I knew how to be clean and I knew I wanted to be clean. So I recorded my struggle.
Well, day 3 is upon us. Slept a little longer. Didn't wake up till 6:30 when my alarm went off, which was rather surprising considering I normally wake up every day about 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if that's because I'm sleeping better, getting better, or just was so friggin' tired and full of medication yesterday that I couldn't help but sleep. But I know what I gotta do. I gotta learn how to live for me. By me, for me, with me, without worrying about what everybody else thinks and sees. And you get rid of these friends of mine that they aren't my friends, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not. Can you find anything? You been looking for anything? I mean, that's the first thing out of his mouth. So that right there is bad news for me off the top because I can't live like that. I can't keep using. If I keep using, I'm going to die or I'm going to end up in prison or it's going to ruin my life one way or the other. So I can't do it. Just can't. Had the kids over here all day yesterday. How much time do you think I spent with them? You know? No emotions whatsoever because the drugs got them so friggin' twisted and tangled up that I don't even know what a true emotion is anymore. Unless I'm sad or mad, that's the only two emotions I feel. Everything else in between is just a joke. I can get up and do the same thing. I come down here on this piece of computer. Sometimes I turn on the TV, sometimes I don't. Got to build the fire. One thing about it is I need to get healthy. That's for sure. You start working out, and you start eating. I haven't ate for 2 days straight. Today's number 3. I haven't put a bite of food in my mouth that wasn't a piece of a muffin or something. So I know that can't be good for me. I really don't even know what to do about that because I don't really have any groceries, I don't really have any food, and I don't really know what I would eat anyways, because obviously you can look at my face and tell I'm not as hijacked as I have been. My plan is to stay this way. I hope I don't make any recordings of me sitting here all up where it's so obvious to you that you can tell how high I am. Hope I don't do that. So, what's today, November the 17th, 18th, some shit like that? That's what the day brings, 2 days now. Let me see, Turkey Day. We got Thanksgiving in 3 days. Today's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be Thanksgiving. You know what I got planned for Thanksgiving? Nothing. No family's invited me anywhere. Fighting with my dad for 2 months now. I haven't even talked to him. So imagine I'll end up sitting here spending Thanksgiving Day by myself. Somebody's fault with my own though, you know? That's okay though. That's one reason I want to do this. I want to keep this video camera. Because I can write, and I can write, and I can write, and I can go back over it, and I can get a certain amount of how I feel. But watching these videos is totally different. It gives me a different insight. It gives me a different way because I get to see how I look. Get to see how I talk. Get to see how I am. If that makes sense to anybody else. Either way, just wanted to check in, man. Let you know how I'm doing.
So that brings us to today, and now we are in 2025. So the struggle for me was not an easy one, man. I have a ton of these videos that I am going to be uploading and giving advice around and talking about some of the things that I was going through in these moments. Now for me, I had been to prison for robbing a pharmacy in 1998. I went to prison in 2003. I came home in 2009. Now, while I was in prison, I did take a drug program. I did take a RDAP program that taught me a lot about how to deal with my emotions, with my brain, and why I did the things that I did and why I thought that those things were okay. But I came home and I still did the same thing. Relapse is a part of recovery. That's just how it is, man. I don't think we learn too easily without making mistakes, and recovery is, mistakes. So through these videos that actually started in 2012 and do not end until about 2018, when I go to jail again for theft, and I finally get off methadone at that point. Um, there's just a lot of baggage. There's a whole lot that I recorded, man, that I want to bring to you guys, because if you've been watching this channel and you understand the struggle of addiction, if you understand the struggle of going through it, I want you to understand that this is how it is. This is normal. These videos are embarrassing for me. I do not really want to share them like that because it is a very low point in my life. But if any person out there can watch one of these videos, look at me then and look at me now, and understand that recovery is possible, I understand where you're coming from. I understand how it feels to be in that spot. You just watched me in that spot. You just watched me recording myself in that spot, right? You can get out of it. You might need help. You might need to hit your bottom yet. You might need a lot of things. But you can get out. You have to reach out to someone. You have to really be motivated. I have several things that I've done over the years. The programs and stuff, as far as the faith-based things, never really worked for me so much. What worked for me was dissecting how things work in my brain. The program that I did in prison taught me how to think about what was happening, if it was real, if it was not, if my assumptions were making me feel the way that I felt, and then how I would act because of that. And I still do it today. Like I say, relapse is part of recovery. I mean, I still act out and act crazy sometimes. Now, I don't go use. That's not, what I do, because I have found a way to get high on other things. I get high making videos. I get high helping people. I get high on life, for real. And it took me a long time to turn off the original switch of addiction that kept me in that cycle and turn on a positive switch that I've been using. So anyways, that's what these videos will be about, man. This is going to be a playlist. I'm going to label it My Struggle. Not sure when each one's going to go up, but if you're watching this, man, don't forget to, click to subscribe. You're going to want to see the rest of these videos if you've stuck around to the end of this one. But you can get out of it. You have to focus. You have to concentrate. You have to want it. You have to be disgusted with yourself. You have to be disgusted with what you've done to your friends, what you've done to your family, what you've done to yourself. You have to look at yourself the way I just looked at myself, and I'm not proud of those videos. I'm not proud of that video. I'm not proud of any of the ones I'm going to put out. But again, dude, I never thought I would get out of it when I was in that point. At that point in my addiction, I talked about it. I acted like I wanted to do it, and I talked to everybody around me like I was doing it. But was I? What do you think? Wait till you see the next ones. All right, man. So that's all I really wanted to do, was drop this first video here, let y'all kind of know where these videos are going to go. If you're struggling with addiction out there, I can hear you. I hear you. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're going through. Ask a question. I will make videos that can talk about that too, man. Till next time, don't sweat the petty things. Pet the sweaty things.